Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Duke back here from SportsGamers.com, and I'm very pumped for today's Madden 20 tip. I'm going to break down my favorite deep bomb glitch in the entire game. This is going to get you guys easy touchdowns. It's very easy to do, it's very effective, and I'm going to break down several ways you guys can do it from many different formations. I'm going to give you a lot of different examples of how to utilize this. The best part about this is you don't need a hot route master. You don't need any receiver abilities or any of that. It's just standard hot routes that any quarterback can do. So you can do it from a lot of formations and playbooks and plays. It's very easy and effective. Now, guys, we just hit 10,000 subscribers today. I'm very thankful for the support, and I wanted to give back to you guys with this video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. With that said, let's get into it. I'm in the New England playbook on offense because they have a ton of formations that I can show you guys this concept with. Like I said, no need for any extra hot route abilities or any of that. I do like, obviously, having a receiver with a little bit of speed and a quarterback with some throw power. It definitely is easier to throw this pass, if you have a mobile quarterback that can get out of the pocket, so that will be recommended as well. Now, before we get into the setups, I do want to remind you guys to please hit that subscribe button in the corner of the video and turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on our content that we upload every day. You're not going to find tips and content like this anywhere else. But in the meantime, if you want to get better at Madden 20, if you want even more content, you can check out our premium members content on sportsgamers.com. We have the best Madden 20 tips and ebooks. So like I said, I'm going to break down this tip, how to do this from many formations. You can do this from several formations. The play really doesn't matter either because it's essentially just hot routes. Now, the first formation I'm going to start with is gun bunch, and I'm going to kind of break down how you can do it from formations, and we're going to use some motion where you use a few different motions to do it. So you're going to want to do this with your fastest receiver, obviously. Mine would be Metcalf. So for bunch, we're going to be motioning the outside bunch receiver over. That's where I'm going to put Metcalf. So the play literally doesn't matter because, like I said, this is it's just using hot routes. I'm going to pick bunch trail. So we're going to look at cover 3 sky, and you will want your bunch lined up on the short side of the field when you do this because we will actually be motioning over our outside receiver in the bunch to the other side of the field. So you want to be motioning your outside receiver in the bunch actually to the wide side. So what I'm going to do is I like to max protect. That's just going to give me the ability to make sure I can get out of the pocket easier depending upon what defense they're in. And I'm going to put my outside receiver, the lone receiver, on an out route, and then I'm going to streak I'm going to streak the other 2 receivers just like this. Again, the play doesn't matter because you can do this from any play in gun bunch. It's just you literally have to put this receiver right here on an out route. Then you have to have both of these 2 receivers on streaks. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to motion this player over to the left and snap it right when he passes that tackle. This is literally all you have to do. If you guys can get outside this pocket, you're going to see that's an easy throw. This is going to work against all those 99 speed DBs. This is super easy. What's going to happen if you take a look at the replay is the outside corner on the left is going to bite on that out route. So as you guys can see, this out route, he's going to pull this corner down, right? He's not like coming up at it, but he's not dropping back either because you guys can see, because of the out route, he stays facing the quarterback the whole play. So now the safety in the middle of the field, he's kind of out of it because he doesn't know what streak to guard, and because we motion snap this guy, his streak is going to come upfield later because we hiked the ball while he was in motion. So the safety is primarily going to be worried about this streak because it's getting upfield quicker. So as soon as we see this, we can roll out, and again, it's easier to throw on the run on an angle. So if you do have a dashing dead-eye quarterback, that is cool. You guys can see it's very easy to do. And this corner, he's not in the play. The safety's not in the play. So we just bomb it, and we kind of lead it up and kind of into this area right here. You guys can see we are easily able to click on and rack this for an easy touchdown. Just like this. Very, very easy to do. You can do it from many plays, many formations. That's how you can do it from gun bunch. Next, I want to show you guys how you can use the same concept from this Y off trips pass. Again, this time we're going to be doing a very similar concept. It's just going to be a little bit different. We're going to have a different motion that we're going to do. So again, the play really doesn't matter because it's all about the hot routes. This time, again, you'll want your trips receiver side of the formation to be on the wide side because this is going to be a slightly different motion. So what I'm going to do here is, again, I'm going to max protect. And this is just so I can roll out. All right. When you max protect, it makes it easier to roll out. and, set up your blocking to make sure you can do just that. All right, now what I'm going to do here is, again, I'm going to streak these two outside receivers, and again, this time I'm going to put the slot receiver on an out route. Now, again, it is important for this receiver trip side to be on the wide side, because this time I'm actually going to motion this receiver in, who should be your fastest receiver, to the right and snap it right when he passes that out route, just like that. And you're going to, as you see, you can roll out, throw this on the run, lead it away from the safety, and again, it's an easy money. And obviously, we have the ability to do this from many formations, all right? So, you can do that from the trips. You can also do this from a formation like a slot. Again, this exact motion I showed you can be done from any single play out of a slot offset, doesn't matter. This time I'll go over the big nickel over G cover 3 that everyone seems to still love. And again, it's pretty simple. We max protect. We're going to do an out route to the slot and 2 streaks. We're going to streak the right tight end and the outside left receiver, and we're going to make sure we set up our blocking to roll out. We're just going to motion this guy in, snap it when he gets past that out route, and the same thing's going to happen. That corner is going to stay down on that out route. The streak's going to fly through the middle, and we're going to have a touchdown, if not a big play. I don't even have Metcalf in there. That was Lockett, and it's going to work regardless of the speed, because it's just really the route combo. But you definitely do want the fastest receiver possible you can get in, so that when you catch the ball, you can rack it for a touchdown and not get caught from behind. So you guys can see it's super easy concept. Again, if you take a look at the replay, you guys are going to see that the out route is going to keep that outside corner over there occupied to where he doesn't drop back deep, right? He keeps facing the quarterback. Safety, he's in the middle of the field because we have 2 streaks here. And at this point, again, we're just leading it up into this area. And it's just the route combo. It's going to be easy, down, big play, if not a touchdown. Now, you can even do this from split close pats, like I said. You can do this from so many different formations in this year's game. It is crazy. So, with split close pats, the one thing I will say is the best play to do it from is receiver corners, because the way this formation is aligned, it's easiest, in my opinion, to do it with a corner route instead of an out route. So you may as well just go ahead and pick the play receiver corners, because you already have your corner routes. So here again, we're always wanting to do this bomb to the wide side of the field. You just saw in a slot, I had my 2 receiver side of the formation, the Twins receivers on the wide side, because I was motioning the outside receiver on the streak to the inside. Well, because we're in split close here, I'm going to need to motion this receiver over to the wide side. So we're going to make sure the 2 receiver side of the formation is on the short side, so I can motion the outside receiver over to the wide side. Again, we're going to max protect so we can make sure we can roll out. You can set it up however you need to make sure you can roll out based upon their defense, but we're going to streak this slot, which is actually tied in here, which, in this formation you can't package a receiver in. And then you're going to streak this outside receiver. Now, when you motion this outside receiver over, you're going to want to snap the ball right before it gets to that corner route. So just about right there. And what's going to happen is, again, that corner is going to bite down on the corner route, and then we can just lead this bomb right in here. Easy score over the top. Because the safety, he can't react. He has to stay there to worry about the streak in the middle of the field, so he can't really overcommit one way or the other. So as long as we lead it away from him and have a strong arm quarterback, this should be, like I said, a touchdown, if not, a big play every time. Again, look, the safety, he has to stay in the middle because we have 2 streaks. He can't really just, overcommit one way or the other. And again, we have the corner route here. So the corner route is going to make this cornerback play him and, not drop back. And as soon as we see that, we know if we lead it away from the safety who's in the middle of the field, it's going to be an easy bomb. So you see we're just kind of leading it up and to the left. And, it's an easy bomb. Look at this. Bam. So just as you guys can see, the way I led it is kind of like right into this area again. Just right into this area. Click on. If you guys get the little swerve rack catch down, that's good too, because you will get a better animation that's going to allow you guys to get more, yards after the catch and not get caught as easily. So just to show you one more time how easy this is, go ahead, max protect, set up your blocking. Again, it depends what they're doing, but I like to get the double team on. Sometimes you might need to use a different scheme, but most people that play cover 3, they just rush 3 or 4. So most of the time I'll just double team. Again, we're going to streak both of these players on the right. We make sure that our 2 receiver side of the formation is lined up on the short side. We keep the corner out on the left. We have our fastest receiver as the outside right, and we just motion him over and snap the ball right before he gets to that receiver. So, that motion is important because you need to make sure that you motion snap it so he doesn't block, but he still runs his streak, but it's before he gets to the receiver, because you need to make sure that that cornerback on the left, his primary job is to watch that corner route. All right, so that's why this motion is important. Motion snapping it right here is where it needs to be. So he runs his streak and doesn't block, but also that cornerback on the left pays attention to the corner route that allows this route to just kind of like come wide open for the touchdown. So that's really all there is to it, man. It's very easy. It's extremely effective, and it can be done from a ton of different formations. Those are just some of the easiest ones to do it from. If you guys paid attention here, you should probably be able to see how you could do it from multiple other formations too, because at the end of the day, all you really need is 2 streaks, an out route, or a corner route, and the ability to either motion the streak across the formation and motion snap like we just did there, or motion him to the inside like we did in like the A slot and snap it right when he passes the out route or the corner route. So it's very easy. You do need the streak on the opposite side of the field to kind of be in close, like the tight end or like in bunch, the slot receiver, so he holds the safety. It can't really be an outside receiver holding the safety. It needs to be a slot receiver or a tight end. But other than that, there's not, like I said, you don't need any hot route master, any route chems, or any of those receiver abilities. You just really need a fast receiver. It doesn't have to be super fast. You guys can see I did it with Locka once or twice. But the higher the speed, the better. So hope you guys enjoyed this tip, man. If you're enjoying my content, smash that like button. Really appreciate the support. Thank you guys on helping me get to 10K subscribers so fast.